안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to another live class with Talk to Me in Korean. I know a few of you have been waiting before the live class started. Thank you for joining and waiting. Good morning from Seoul, South Korea. Well, I'm not technically in Seoul. I'm used to saying Seoul because our office is in Seoul. I used to live in Seoul, but I live right now just outside of Seoul. But anyway, welcome to the live class. Hello from South Korea. If you're watching this after the live class is over, please look for the first pinned comment for all the timestamps for the things that I talk about. All right. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Today we'll be talking about sentence stretching. And before I start and before I greet more of you, I will also tweet out the link for this live class. 안녕하세요. Thank you for joining me on the weekend as well. Yesterday I was joined by my son, June, and it was a little bit different from usual. I think it was fun. Join us for another live Korean class right now. It's 7 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. 네, 일요일 아침 7시예요. 네, you enjoyed it? The session with June? Yeah, 7 a.m. I'm drinking my coffee. It's still the same day for you. So you watched it in the morning and you're joining me again in the afternoon or evening. Yeah, it was yesterday. He went to bed around 11:20 p.m. We put the boys to bed around 10:30. They were talking. They were just pushing each other. They were rolling over each other, and then they finally went to bed or went to sleep around 11:30ish. Yeah, so they're still sleeping. 캐나다는 오후 3시예요. Asma, you're glad you're watching the live session. Thank you for joining. John, hello from Canada. 2 times in one day. Hello from Alabama. Yeah, the boys are really energetic. As the boys grow up more, I think I'm becoming more energetic. I have to be more energetic because I need to match their energy level. Okay, so you woke up really early for this class. Let me start the class without any further ado. Hello, penguins. 좋아요. 오늘은 sentence stretching이라는 걸 할 거예요. sentence stretching. 먼저 오늘 공부할 내용을 이야기하고 실제로 공부를 하고 그런 다음에 한국어 질문을 답하겠습니다. I will introduce today's topic and actually do the class. Can you see me better? And then answer some of your questions, okay? Today we'll be covering 2 chapters from this book, My Weekly Korean Vocabulary. You don't have to have this book. If you have it, bring it to the table or in front of the computer. And what this book is about is we, of course, named it My Weekly Vocabulary because it's divided into days and there are several weeks, but the core concept is like this. Let me show you a page that we're not going to study today as an example. So, for example, 책, since it's a book, 책, when you learn a new word and the translation for that word, it's easy to just think, oh, I think I learned this word, and you go away from the word. But actually what you have to do is, for example, I'll remove this. You go from just the word itself to adding a modifier in front of it. 한 책, 새 책, old book, or used book, new book, and then so and so, and then you finally put it in a sentence, and the sentence becomes longer and longer until it becomes super long. So it starts from a secondhand used book to 책을 보다가 잠이 들었어요. or 책을 사러 서점에 갈 거예요. I fell asleep while I was reading a book. Or I would go to a bookstore to buy some books. All right. Please never mind the monitor because I like I told you before, with this computer at home, I was unable to turn off the screensaver. It just wouldn't let me change the settings. So yeah, this is a really old iMac actually. I got this in 2011, the year I got married. So this one is 9 years old. So yeah, it's a miracle that it's still running. 자, 그래서 한번, yeah, you can enjoy the pictures. 공부를 해볼까요? 첫 번째 단어는 기회. Please repeat after me. 기회. I want to hear you saying the word out loud. 기회. Okay. All right. I just saw a comment about the live sessions. So our initial schedule or plan was and still is at this point to do the live sessions 2 times a day until this coming Wednesday. We are not sure what we will do after that, like how we will manage the live sessions, or if we will continue doing the live sessions after that point. We will have to figure things out because we have quite a lot of new projects to work on. So I'm not sure if I can continue doing 2 sessions a day, but I will try to do something, okay? So I'll give you that for now because I saw a comment about the live sessions continuing. All right, so 기회. 기회 is an opportunity or chance. The lesson topic is sentence stretching, as you can see in the title of the video. So, opportunity. So when you say opportunity, that's good, but it's not good enough. So you just need to add one more word to make it 2 times more effective. So I will type with you. Fold the page open. Okay, let's practice together. So, can you see it well? I'll make it a little bigger. 더 크게 만들게요. 글자를. I will make the font bigger in Korean. 글자를 키울게요. 키우다, 크다 changes to 키우다. 크다 is big, and when you make something big or to grow something, it's 키우다. So when you raise a kid, it's 아이를 키워요. 키우다. Okay, you make something bigger. So 글자를 키웠어요. Or I made the font a little bit bigger. 글자를 조금 키웠어요. Or 글자를 살짝 키웠어요. Yeah, you can say 키우다 about plants, flowers, not flowers, but plants, things that grow, and pets too. You can't raise your dad. No, Wendy. All right, so 좋은 기회. 좋은 기회 is a good opportunity. 작게. When you want to make it smaller, 줄이다. Megan, thank you for the super chat comment. You missed the live class video but watched it later. Don't worry about the distractions. You both are so cute. It made the video so much fun. Yeah, thank you so much. I knew going in, I kind of knew that it would be a little bit out of control, but I enjoyed it too. How can I type so fast? I don't know. I think I type at an average speed. Okay, so the page is 120 of the book. So 좋은 기회. So 좋은 기회, you can I will add some other sentences that are not in the book. 좋은 기회가 생겼어요. I got a good opportunity. 좋은 기회가 생겼어요. Or 좋은 기회예요. 좋은 기회예요. It's a good opportunity. What sound does 회 make? 회. Okay? So 좋은 기회. And if you look on page 120, there's another good word. 절호의 기회. 절호의 기회. But people often pronounce it as 절호의 기회. 예. 절호의 기회. 절호 is a word that is only used with opportunity. 기회. 절호의 기회. Just remember it as a set phrase. 절호의 기회. 절호의 is a golden opportunity. 절호의 기회예요. or 절호의 기회가 생겼어요. I got a golden opportunity. And when you have an opportunity, you can grab it, catch it, catch the opportunity. 기회를 잡다. 기회를. So often promotional campaigns and slogans can say 이 기회를 잡으세요. or 이 기회를 꼭 잡으세요. Make sure you hold on to it tight. Okay? All right. So and then 기회를 주다. 기회를 주다 is to give. Watching this live class is a 절호의 기회. Amazing. So 기회를 주다. Amazing usage. Amazing example using 절호의 기회. So 기회를 주다. So you can say 저한테도 기회를 주세요. Please give me an opportunity to. 기회를 한 번만 더 주세요. Like that. 기회를 한 번만 더 주세요. And then 기회가 오다. So again, to remind you, don't just try to absorb everything that's on the screen or that's being said. Please make sure that you are in the stretching mode. Like, how do I stretch the sentence a little more? How do I make it slightly longer? One word longer. Okay? So, 기회가 오다. 기회가 이런 기회. When you say like this and 기회 together, an opportunity like this, an opportunity like this. 이런 기회는 잘 안 와요. An opportunity like this doesn't come around much. 이런 기회는 잘 안 와요. So 기회를 잡으세요. Grab this opportunity. And let me go to a longer sentence. Okay. 지금이 아니면 기회가 없어요. If it's not right now, there is no other opportunity. Okay? 지금이 아니면 기회가 없어요. Oh, and this is a good one. 기회 plus 2번. 2번 is this time. So I can say this class as 2번 수업. Okay? 2번 수업. 번 is actually from Chinese. 번. So 2번 수업 like number, 번호. So 2번 수업. 2번 행사. This event, this time around. The event this time around. 2번, what else? 2번, 학기. This semester. As you know, in many countries or almost all countries around the world, 학기, the school semesters are being kind of, pushed back. In Korea, it's the same. People are talking about whether they can have the students go back to school next week or not. I think they will decide this week. So it has been already postponed by almost a month. So 멀리 튜브님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 어디에 계신가요? 생방송 보실 수 있는 기회가 잘 안 난다고 하셨는데 그래서 이번 앨범 Rain, yes, 이번 앨범 This time's album or the album that they release this time around. So 이번 and 이번 기회 플러스 이번 기회에 확실히 말할게요. So 이번 기회에 this is such a common phrase. 이번 기회에 so let's use this opportunity to do something. Like take this opportunity to do something. 이번 기회에 확실히 when you want to do something clearly, okay? 이번 기회에 how about this? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. 이건 평생 한 번 있는 기회예요. Or 이건 평생 한 번 있는 좋은 기회예요. Let me give you another one. 이건 평생에 한 번 있을까 말까 한 기회예요. Karen, thank you for the super chat comment. There's no comment attached to the super chat post. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you very much. So question, okay, I saw it. I saw your comment. I hope you will continue these live lessons as much as possible. Thank you very much. Yes, we will do what we can. I am enjoying talking with you guys. And of course, we've kind of postponed our video uploads since we're doing so many live sessions a day. We didn't want to spam you too much, but we'll kind of find a good balance between live sessions and recorded and edited video lessons like the usual ones that you see on our channel. Okay, so why is it 2번, not 2거? So because pon means time, you know, or it can mean number. 1번, number 1, 2번, number 2, 3번, number 3, 4번, number 4. So 2번 is like this time around. 2거 is this thing, okay? This thing. So 이 기회 is this opportunity. 2번 기회 is this opportunity this time around. Maybe the opportunity is kind of coming around regularly, so that's why. So let me just explain these 3 sentences and move on to another word. Nora Will, you just finished level 2. You're dead. Is it too difficult for you? Don't worry. You can learn a few words here and there. Minal, what is this live class for? This is for learning Korean. If you're new to our channel, welcome. You can start learning on our website, talktomeinkorean.com, or on this YouTube channel with our videos. Okay, so 이건, this is 평생. 평생 is your whole lifetime. 평생, 평생. Okay, 한 번, one time, 있는, that there is, 기회예요. It's an opportunity. This is an opportunity that there's only one of in your lifetime. Once in a lifetime opportunity. 이건 평생 한 번 있는 좋은 기회예요. You just added 좋은 here. The third one is 이건. This is a good phrase that people say quite often, so good to know. 이건 평생 한 번 있을까 말까 한. So 있을까, will there be? 말까, will there not be? 한, you think or you say. 있을까 말까 한. Just remember, like say this a few times. 있을까 말까 해요. 있을까 말까 해요. There's only a slight chance of it existing. So 있을까 말까 해요. So for example, instead of using 있을까, I'll explain this one and then go ahead to the next one and answer some of your questions in between. So when you are a coffee shop owner and imagine a super big celebrity regularly visits your coffee shop and everybody's jealous and they ask you, how often do they come? And you say, 별로 자주 안 와요. They don't come here often. 한 달에 한 번 올까 말까 해요. Once a month, 한 달에 한 번 올까 말까 해요. You know, they might come once a month maybe, but even less than that. That's the meaning. All right, so let me answer some of your questions. Sir, how's your health? My health is good. Thank you for asking. I'm very healthy, and everybody in the family is healthy. Okay. Why is not 있을까 없을까? 있을까 없을까 is also good. It's okay, but 있을까, when you say 있을까 없을까, it means you have to always find the opposite word for the first word that was mentioned. But when you say 말까, you can just use one verb and just put 말까, you know, anywhere. So that's why it's more convenient like that. Okay. Let me find some questions that I want to answer. What about 번째? So 번째 is so 첫 번째, 두 번째, 세 번째. 번째 is used when you are talking about the first, the second, the third opportunity. 첫 번째 기회, the first opportunity, the second opportunity, the third opportunity. Okay? Felicia, my first 500 Korean words book is amazing. Thank you. We do something like this, sentence expansion or like partial expansion in that book too. So we give you a story written mostly in English, just with some words, the keywords changed to Korean, and then we finally give you the whole Korean sentence. So you have to always go like that, step by step, stretching a little bit each time. Okay. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. I try to look at everything and answer everything, but it's not easy. Can you use 2번 and 이거 interchangeably? No. 2번 is, again, this time around, 이거 is this thing. So 이거 주세요, you can say that. 2번 주세요, it doesn't work. But 2번 기회 also, this opportunity. If you want to say this opportunity, you have to say 이 기회. Okay? Sally, good question by Sally. What level would this be for? I would say if you study up to level 3 or 4 in the Talk to Me in Korean curriculum, you can actually use all of these sentences and break things down and understand. So, 대. You might hear a lot of Korean sentences ending with 대. Okay? Let me be real quick and explain. So there are some words or sentences ending with 대 and some sentences ending with 대. The pronunciation is not important, or the pronunciation difference is not important. So this 대 is usually used when you are 는데, when you're saying 는데. 오늘 추운데. That 대 ending means but, or when you're expecting the other person to say something in response to what you're saying. 오늘 추운데, like, I don't want to go out. Let's go. I don't want to go. Let's go. 오늘 추운데. Come on, it's cold. That kind of response is expressed, and this 대 is quoting. So 대 is short for 다고해. So both are 반말. 다고해. Say 다고해 quickly. 다고해, 다고해, 다해, 다해, 대. So the 고 part is omitted first, and then you say 다해. So 지금 와. Someone is coming now. Okay? 지금 와. 지금 온대. When you say that, they say they're coming now. 지금 온대. It's a reported speech sentence. Okay? Right. Good. 기회하고 찬스. So chance is just chance written in Korean in Hangul. I introduced 절호의 기회. People often say 절호의 찬스 too. But chance is usually used when you are playing a game. You don't say chance quite often as much as 기회 in everyday situations when you're talking about business opportunities or other types of normal, regular, everyday 기회. You don't say chance, but chance is quite common in games. Okay, good. Second chance. 기회를 한 번 더 주세요. or 기회를, yeah. 두 번째 기회. Second chance. Yeah, just 한 번 더. One more time. Second chance. or 한 번 더. 시도해 볼 수 있는 기회. It's a little longer. Okay? Yeah. 최고 기회, if you say 최고, you have to put 기회, 최고의 기회. And this one is pronounced as 최고의 기회, 최고의 기회. Right? Nisveta, why is the H sound written two different ways? Two different ways. Where is it written two different ways? In this font, I think it's just one shape, but sometimes it looks like a hat, you know, or like kind of like that. You see this kind of font too sometimes. It really depends on the person, and our Hangul Master book covers it. I don't have it here with me, but yeah, there are many different fonts. All right, I'm gonna move over to another word, and the next word that we're gonna cover is 모자라다. 모자라다. Page 70 of the book, My Weekly Korean Vocabulary. By the way, I think, of course, we offer many different materials based on the content, the efficiency of the system and all that, but we really try hard. I'm sure many of you already know. We try hard to make everything look pretty and beautiful. Of course, on top of making it good quality, because I believe if your book is ugly, if the contents are really, really good, but if the book is ugly, you will open it at least one less time. Would you agree? So that's why our books take a little bit of more time to produce books. Yeah. Okay. 몰리님, 톡투미인 코리안 웹사이트에 있는 팟캐스트를 빠짐없이 다 들었어요. 덕분에 지금 이렇게 한국어로 쓸 줄도 알고 한국인이랑 간단한 대화도 가능하고 진짜 톡투미인 코리안 항상 고맙고 사랑합니다. Wow, this is not 간단한 대화. 간단한 대화 아닌데요. 지금 너무 잘하시는데요. Your Korean is amazing. 인정해 주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you for saying 인정. Do Talk to Me in Korean books get delivered to India? Yes. Something asks, how do you say you're almost there? Like 거의. This is almost 거의, but it's actually pronounced as 거의. 한국어 가르치시는 선생님이시군요. 이진남님 반갑습니다. Yeah, 거의. Yeah, 두 번째 기회. You can say second chance. 두 번째 기회. All right. So this is a really good question. I think I missed one thing. 거의 다 왔어요. I'm almost there is how you say 거의 다. I'm almost there. And 한 번 versus 한 번. 띄어쓰기. Let's talk about 띄어쓰기. Spacing. People joke sometimes. People who know grammar well, they joke that the word 띄어쓰기 has no spacing. 띄어쓰기 means spacing, but it has no spacing. Anyway, so 한 번 and 한 번. This expression has a space in between 한 and 번, and 한 번 has no space. These are actually different. It's kind of think you can say the difference is not the same kind, but you know, in English, a lot of native English speakers don't know this. These two expressions are different, right? Every day and every day. Every day is an adverb. You do something every day, like on each day of the week, right? But this one, every day, is an adjective. So everyday conversations, everyday situation. So this everyday comes in front of a noun. This is a modifier for the verbs. So yeah, I quickly fixed my typos. Just like that, in Korean, through spacing, there are some meaning differences that are made. So this 한 번 literally means one time. More literal, okay? This means one time too, but less literal. So when you say, "Oh, let's meet for dinner sometime." 우리 한번 보자. 우리 한번 같이 모이자. Let's get together one time, sometime, right? In this case, you are not literally talking about, this is very important, you are not literally talking about let's get together just one time, one single time in our lifetime and never meet again. You're not talking about that. Let's just meet someday, you know. So when you say someday, sometime, it's 한 번 together, okay? But when you are talking about literally one time, 저 한 번 가봤어요. I've been to Portugal, I've been to Spain, I've been to France, I've been to where? Any place you can think of. Mexico, one time. In that case, you have to have a space. One time. But this is like sometime. And then 제가 한번 해볼게요. When you say let me try, like 제가 한번 해볼게요. Let me give it a try. This word has no space, spacing in between. But if you say 제가 한 번 눌렀어요, I pressed the button once. Yeah, 한 번 is literally one time. Yeah. Yeah, when you want to say 두 번, 세 번, any other number of times is with a space in between 한 or the number and 번. Okay. And film 42 TV. Please, the word please, okay? The bottom line is try to put it in a nice way. Don't even try to say please in Korean because it doesn't exist in the same way. That's my answer. So whenever you want to say please in English, oh, come on, please, just forget about it. You can't say it in Korean. That's the bottom line. But of course, there are other ways to express the same meaning. So please it's one word like in English and similarly in other languages like s'il vous plaît in French or por favor in Spanish. Other languages have this, but in Korean and in Japanese, there's no single word like this. So for example, it can be, of course, some translations can be, rough translation can be 제발 부디, but these are not really that great because these are too dramatic. When you can say these when you're begging, okay? Really, really begging. The easiest way to say please first is the sentence endings like 주세요. Please do it for me. 해주세요. 이쪽으로 와 주세요. Please come over here. 주세요. Something like that. Other than that, you just have to find expressions. When somebody is like frustrating, like annoying, you say please. You say 그만해. Or 그만해요. 그만하세요. Or when you are asking for something, please, you want to say please, something like that. 저 주세요. 저 좀 주세요. Something like that. Or you're asking for a favor and you say please help me, please. You can say 좀 도와주세요. Like that. Okay? Mean. You are so mean. In Korean, in 반말, 정말 못됐다. 못되다 is to to doesn't or can't become, but it's just an idiomatic expression. mean. 못됐다. 정말 못됐다. 너무 못됐다. Or 너무 yeah. There are other words like 심술궂다 or yeah, more, but 못됐다 is a very good expression. All right. So please is very different. Okay, let's practice. 너무해 is good. Yeah, 너무해. It's too much. 모자라다. Please let me know. Raise your hand. Yeah, 느낌 다르죠? 설명 좀 길어질 것 같아서 일단은 못됐어. 너무해. 모자라다. Please raise your hand if you think 모자라다 is a new word that you can learn. 모자라다. What does 모자라다 mean? It means to be insufficient or to be lacking. Yeah, perfect. To have not enough. So you can use so many words with 모자라다. 돈이 모자라다. Let me change everything into the present tense automatically. 돈이 모자라요. I'm lacking money. I don't have enough money. 잠이 모자라요. I'm not getting enough sleep. 모자라요. Please repeat after me. 모자라요. 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 It's similar to 부족해요. Okay? 부족해요 is a Sino-Korean word. It's based on 부족. Yeah. But 모자라다 is a native Korean word. 모자라요. Perfect. Everybody's raising their hand. Like left-handed, right-handed. Good. So there was a question. 모자란 사람. It's not a good thing to say about a person. It's not very respectful in many ways. But since it's an expression that you hear, let me explain. 모자라다 is when you are lacking intelligence. So 모자란 사람 is somebody who is not the brightest, not the most intelligent. Yeah. 실력이 모자라요. Yeah, you don't have enough skills. 밥이 모자라요. Like we don't have enough rice or yeah, food. Yeah, it means stupid. It's called a hat. In a dialect, in a Korean dialect, it would yeah, sound like that. 몇 개 모자라요? How many are we lacking? How many do we need more? How many more do we need? 돈 안 모자랐어요. This is a very good one. You give cash to someone and you say, was the cash enough? In many Korean sentences, we just use the negative form to ask a question. So, was the cash enough? Was the money enough? In English, it's not a negative sentence, but in Korean, we often use 안 모자랐어요. Was it not insufficient? You will see it quite often, just like saying, aren't you cold? Isn't it hard? Something like that. Okay? And you go shopping and you say 돈이 모자라서 못 샀어요. I couldn't buy it because I didn't have enough money on me. 시간이 잘 못했어요. Or let's say 못 끝냈어요. I couldn't finish it because I didn't have enough time. What's the difference between 모자라요 and 부족해요? 모자라다 is native Korean and 부족하다 is Sino-Korean. They're almost the same. Yeah, they're almost the same. 부족하다 is a little more formal since it's based on 한자 characters, the Chinese characters. Oh, 악뮤 has a song called 사랑이 모자라요. Love is not, or I'm lacking love. You can say 한국어 실력이 아직 모자라요. You can say 한국어 실력이 아직 모자라요. All right. And let me give you a long sentence. How about this? when you are lacking sleep these days, you can say, this is actually out of the book, straight out of the book. 요즘 잠이 모자라서 너무 피곤해요. You can say the same thing with 부족하다. 요즘 잠이 부족해서 너무 피곤해요. Yep, like that. I am lacking sleep, so I'm really tired these days. I saw a comment earlier, Nika. Nika is therefore or because. This is a good one. Now it's a Q&A session. 끝나다. Today let's try speed Q&A, okay? I used to do this all the time, like many years ago, answering 100 questions in 1 hour, something like that. 끝나다 is to end, to come to an end. 끝내다 is you finish it. It's a transitive verb, it's an intransitive verb. 끝나다. 영화 끝났어요. The movie ended. 숙제 끝냈어요. I finished my homework. 어쩌다. 어쩌다 is 어떻게 하다. So 어쩌다 is like doing what? 어떻게 하다. So you say 어쩌다 다쳤어요. How did you get hurt? How did you get hurt? So or 어쩌다 우연히 발견했어요. Somehow. It can mean how or somehow. 어쩌다 우연히 발견했어요. I found it by coincidence somehow. 줘 is give me. Give me. You can put a verb stem in front of it to say give it or do it for me. Okay? Differentiating the 띄어쓰기 of 잘못 and 잘못. So 잘못 is incorrectly, 잘못 is not well. Again, incorrectly, not well. All right? There's a subtle difference. All right? Okay, 안 is more casual, more colloquial. 지 않아요 is a little more formal. That's the basic difference. There are different usages, but I won't be able to go into it right now. But basically, 안 is the basic one, the more common one. Kirk, I was watching a Korean drama and someone got stitches in a hospital. How do you say I got 10 stitches in my knee? So stitch. Stitch itself is 한 땀. But in Korean we say 바늘 too for stitch, which means needle. So 열 바늘 is 10 stitches. 열 바늘 꿰맸어요. 무릎 열 바늘 꿰맸어요. I got 10 stitches in my knee. Yeah. It's no fun. 그만해. Does 그만해? No. This man is not only. You asked if this means only. No. 그만 just means stop. 그만하다 is to stop. So you might think that this means only, but it's just a pure coincidence that it sounds like the word for only. Okay? All right. Many more questions. The faster I answer the questions, the more questions I get. I got you taking notes really fast. How would we say don't stop? 그만하지 마세요 or 멈추지 마세요 or 계속하세요. These two, I recommend the last two. 멈추지 마세요. Don't stop. And yeah, 계속하세요. Please continue. How do you order vegan food in a Korean restaurant? You have to say 비건 음식 있어요, or you have to say 고기. You have to be specific, or something else. 안 들어가다. Do not go in. Do not enter. 음식, food 있어요. Is there a dish that doesn't have 고기 or milk or egg? Okay? 비디오 만들기 멈추지 마세요. Yes, don't stop making videos. In Korean, more naturally is 비디오 계속 만들어 주세요. because you want to put 주세요 at the end because an audience member, the creator is kind of doing a service for the community, right? So 비디오 계속 만들어 주세요. Please make more videos or continue making videos for people who are watching. So this is the most common or natural phrase you can say to somebody. Okay. 매일 and 날마다. 매일 is more formal. 날마다 is every day, more casual. At first, kids learn only 날마다. And 맨날 too. 맨날 is more casual. These are very casual words, and 매일 is more formal. How many months do I need to be fluent in Korean? It depends, but if you study every day for a year or so, you will be able to have conversations. Could you give examples of commonly used passive verbs? Passive verbs like, 지다, right? Or 리다. So there's this form of passive, like, there are a few, and 이, 히, 리, 기. So to really quickly, you either turn a verb into a passive form using 이, 히, 리, or 기, like 열다 becomes 열리다, to be opened, okay? 밀다, to push, 밀리다, to be pushed, or 취소하다, to cancel, 취소되다, to be cancelled, something like that. So these are some common examples. In Korean, there are, I think it's the same as in English. Not all words or verbs can be turned into passive forms. It's quite similar. You use generally these forms, okay? I'm being super quick with all the answers. 말고, 빼고. 말고 is not that, like A 말고 B. Not A, but instead B. 빼고 is without A. Take it out. 빼다 is to take something out. So 빼주세요. You order something, kimbap. My wife always orders kimbap without any cucumbers. She says, 오이는 빼주세요. As for the cucumbers, take them out. 빼다. 함께 and 같이. 같이 is together with. 함께 is also together with. 같이 is more common in everyday conversation. 함께 is a little more formal. Okay. Is there a video explaining the differences between the negative forms? There isn't a single video or a lesson explaining all the negative forms, but we'll work on it. 날마다 예문. 날마다, where is it? You can say this. 저는 날마다 I study Korean every day. Megan, thanks for the super chat comment. Is there a way to be sarcastic in Korean language? Yes, it's actually quite similar to being sarcastic in other languages. So for example, there are some phrases you can say, like 그러시겠죠 in 존댓말 and 그러겠지 in 반말. It's like, yeah, sure. Very similar, right? When you hear someone saying something, you're like, yeah, sure, that's totally right. 그러시겠죠? 그러겠지. You're being sarcastic. And it's quite similar. We have less, in Korean, there's a little less self-mocking. Yeah, there's a little less self-mocking. Like you make fun of yourself in English quite often. And Korean people who are getting used to the English sense of humor, they find it hard to understand. Like, so I have a mix of both languages in my, what little humor I have, and people have sometimes trouble getting used to like is he being serious or is he just I don't know joking? So yeah, 그러시겠죠 and 그러겠죠 is two expressions that you can use. Okay, guys, let's slow down a little bit. So here's a good question. So when you see this for the first time, you might be scared. 애를 먹다. 애, like 아기, you eat a baby. It doesn't mean eating a baby. 애를 먹다 is to have a hard time. To have a hard time. It's one of those expressions that make no sense at first glance. Yeah. June, run away. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a fun expression. 애를 먹다. So 애를 쓰다. So 애 is similar to 고생, 수고. So 애 많이 썼어요. It doesn't mean I used a lot of children. It means I tried really hard. So you want to help someone secretly from kind of behind the scenes and you call many people, can you help my friend who is doing that? If he contacts you, please do something about him or something for him. And then you call this person, you call that person, you just pull some strings and you say, that person 애를 많이 썼어요 to help you. All right. Perfect. Let me have my coffee. Then how would you say, I used a lot of children? Why would you say that? Okay. Kayla, any advice for motivation? I don't plan on giving up at all, but I sometimes feel like I'm not improving fast enough. I'm on level 5 of the Talk to Me in Korean books. Good question. It's something that we all struggle with from time to time. You just have to find a good reason that you are learning the thing you're learning. So yeah, my coffee is cold, but it's good. Blue Bottle coffee. I haven't been to a Blue Bottle coffee in Korea. I don't know why I have this cup in my house, but motivation, I think, Chris White, thank you for your live sessions. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat comment. I appreciate it. When you have no strong reason to do something, it's a daily struggle, right? Every day you wake up and you tell yourself, I have to study Korean. On your to-do list app, your checklist app, there's learn Korean for 15 minutes. Yeah, I think it's my wife's cup. If you can learn Korean without even having to think about wanting to learn Korean or having to learn Korean, that's the best situation ever. So just aim for not needing learn Korean on your checklist. Like it happens automatically every day. So if you have a coworker that you need to talk to in Korean every day, you don't need motivation. So that's the best case scenario, I think. Find an environment or a setting where you don't need motivation. Second, if you can't find yourself in a motivational situation like that, find a reason that you are working so hard for the goal. I think that's the best kind of advice that I can give you. For me, actually the biggest reason I continue learning new languages these days, at first I was just intrigued, I was just interested in general, but now I learn learn other languages to be able to teach Korean better. I want to improve my teaching skills, and I know a few languages. And knowing English fairly well, Japanese fairly well, knowing French, Spanish helps me become a better teacher, but I want to know Russian, I want to know Arabic. So my goal is to be a better Korean teacher. So I hope you can find your motivation, your goal for learning Korean. What do you want to do after learning Korean? I think somebody's knocking on our door, like somebody's ringing the bell. I hope somebody answered the door. Yeah, I want to learn more languages, including Arabic. How did I learn French? I learned it in university. Yeah. So I think French is the only language that I learned through formal education. Everything else I just studied on my own using books and online lessons and YouTube videos and podcasts. So that's it, guys. 55, 57 minutes into the class. Tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. I will probably be streaming from the Talk to Me in Korean office. Again, we have 6 sessions remaining in the announced schedule. So 6 sessions remaining up until Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 sessions each. Beyond that point, after that, I'm not sure how much we can do, but I will try. We will come up with something to help you guys, to continue helping you guys, okay? Do not learn German, it's horrible. I think it's interesting. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one tomorrow morning at the same time, okay? Have a good day, evening, night. Bye-bye.